Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Task World. So today we are going to learn chapter 1 of grade 6 mathematics, which is knowing your numbers. So in this video we are going to start with exercise 1.3. So let's begin the show without any further delays. Now the first main is estimate each of the following using general rule. Now, here we should use a general rule and estimate the following. And here we have operations, addition and subtraction operations. Now, what we should do is, first we should estimate the numbers and then we should use the operation. If the operation is add, we should add the estimated numbers. If the operation is subtract, we should subtract it. So let's start with the first question. Now, the first question we have is 730. Now, first we should know the place value. Now here, we should take the highest place value. The highest place value here is 100. So I can estimate for both the numbers now. So we will take 100. So now we should circle 7 because it's in hundreds place and circle 3 because it's next to 7. And now I should check the second circle digit, which is 3. Now, in the first group, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now you can see that 3 is in the second group and if 3 is in the first group and if the number is in the first group, no changes. 7 will be as it is and 7 will be as it is because 3 is in the first group. But 3 and 0 will become 0. Right. So we will get 700. So 730 round off to nearest 100 will give us 700. Now the operation is add, so we will add it. And now the next number which we have is 998. Now here we should circle 9 because it's in the hundredths place and circle the next 9 we should circle the next 9 because it's next to 9 here, right? And here we should check the second circle digit, which is 9. And 9, as you can see, is in the second group. And if the number is in the second group, we should add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 9 here. Now, if we add 1 to 9, we will get 10. So here we will write 10. And now, here we have 98. So 98 will become 0. So 9 and 8 we have. So there will be 2 zeros. So we will get our answer as 1000. So 998 round off to nearest 100 will give us 1000. Now we got the numbers. Now we should just add them. Now 1000 plus 700 we should do now. So 0 plus 0 is 0 only and 0 plus 0 is again 0 and 0 plus 7 is 7 and 1 will come as this. So we will get our answer as 1700. So those are estimated answer and not the actual answer. Now the second question which we have is 796 minus 314. Now again we should know the place value first. Now here we can take the highest place value as 100. Now if I take 100 I can estimate for the first number and the second number. Now first number which we have is 796 and here 7 we should circle because 7 is in hundreds place and we should circle 9 because it's next to 7 and now we should check 9 and you can see that 9 is in the second group. And if the number is in the second group, we should add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 7 here. So 7 plus 1 is 8. and 9 and 6 will become 0. So we will get our answer as 800. So 796 round off to nearest 100 will give us 800. And the operation is subtract. And now we have 314. Now we should circle 3 here because it's in hundreds place, and circle 1 because it's next to 3. And we should check 1 because it's the second circle digit. And you can see that 1 is in the first group. And if the number is in the first group, no changes. 3 will be as it is because 1 is in the first group, but 1 and 4 will become 0. So 314 round off to nearest 100 will give us 300. Now the operation is subtract, so we will subtract the numbers. So 800 minus 300. Now 0 minus 0 is 0. And again 0 minus 0 is 0 only. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So we will get 500 as our answer. So this is our estimated answer for the second question. Now, in the third question, first we should estimate the numbers. But before that, we should know the place value. Now the highest place value is 10,000. But if I take 10,000, I can only estimate for the first number because it goes till 10,000 and not for the second number because it goes till thousands. So we should take the equal place value and the highest place value also. Now we should take the next highest, which is 1000. Now if I take 1000, I can estimate for both the numbers. So let's take 1000. Now the first number which we have is 12,904. Now we should circle 2 because it's in 1000 place. And we should circle 9 because it's next to 2. And now we should check 9 if it's in the first group or second group. Now in the first group, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, as you can see, 9 is in the second group. And if the number is in second group, we should add 1 to 2, which is the first circle digit. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 will be as it is because it's in the left side of 2. So the numbers which are left side of the first circle digit will be as it is. But 9 was in the second group. So we added 1 to 2, right? So which gave us 3. Now here after 2 we have 9, 0 and 4. So these will become zeros. So we will get 13,000. Now 12,904 round off to nearest 1000 will give us 13,000. Now the operation is add here. So we will add it. And now the second number which we have is 2,888. Now we should circle 2 here because it's in thousands place, and circle 8 because it's next to 2. And 8, as you all can see, is in the second group. So if the second circle digit is in the second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and the 38 will become 0 because it's in the right side of 2, right? So those will become 0. So 2,888 round off to nearest 1000 will give us 3,000. Now the operation is add here, so we will add the numbers. Now 13,000 plus 3,000 we should do now. Now 0 plus 0 is 0, again 0 plus 0 is 0 only, and again 0 plus 0 is 0, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and 1 will come as this. So we will get our answer as 16,000. So this is the estimated answer and not the actual answer. So this is the third question. And in the fourth question, now we should find out the place value. So you can see both the numbers goes till 10,000 place value. So we can take the highest and the equal place value as 10,000 only. So let's take 10,000 and estimate it. Now the first number which we have is 28,292. Now we should circle 2 here because it's in 10,000's place, and circle 8 because it's next to 2. And now we should check 8. So you can see 8 is in the second group. And if the number is in the second group, we will add 1 to 2, which is the first circle digit. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And the numbers which are on the right side of 2 will become 0. So we have 8, 2, 9, 2. So these will become zeros. So we will get 30,000, right? So 28,292 round off to nearest 10,000 will give us 30,000. Now the operation is subtract here. Now the next number which we have is 21,496. Now here we should circle 2 because it's in 10,000's place, and circle 1 because it's next to 2. Now we should check 1, which is the second circle digit, and you can see 1 is in the first group. So if the number is in the first group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 2 here. So here 1 is in the first group, right? So 2 will become as it is because 1 is in the first group. So we will not do any changes. So 2 will become 2 only, right? We will not add it. But 1496 will become zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will get 20,000. So 21,496 round off to nearest 10,000 will give us 20,000. Now the operation subtract here, so we will subtract the numbers. Now 30,000 minus 20,000 we should do. Now 0 minus 0 is 0. Again we have a 0. Again we will minus it with 0, right? So we will get a 0 again. And again 0 minus 0 is 0 only. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So we will get our answer as 10,000. So our answer for this question will be 10,000. Now, so this is the estimated answer and not the actual answer, because we estimated the numbers, right? So we will not get the actual answer, we will only get the estimated answer. So this is the estimated answer. Now let's see the next question. Now let's begin with the second main. So in the second main we have give a rough estimate by rounding off to nearest hundredths and also a closer estimate by rounding off to nearest tenths. Now here we have the numbers. So first we should estimate and then add it or subtract it, right? So here first we should estimate to nearest hundred and then we should estimate to nearest tenths. So 2 times we should estimate. Now the first number which we have here is 439. Now we should check the place value. So here the first number goes till hundredths and the second number goes till hundredths. But the third number goes till thousands. So highest place value is thousands. But if I take 1000, I can't estimate for the first and the second number. So we should take the equal place value, right? So we will take 100. And now if I take 100, I can estimate for all the numbers. So let's take 100. Now we should circle 4 here because it's in hundredths place, and circle 3 because it's next to 4. Now we should check if 3 is in the first group or second group. Now in the first group we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now 3, as you all can see, is in the first group. So if the number is in first group, no changes. 4 will be as it is, but 3 and 9 will become 0. So we will get 400 as our answer. So 439 round off to nearest 100 will give us 400. Now the next number which we have is 334. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in hundreds place, and circle 3, the next 3, because it's next to 3. Now here we should check if 3 is in the first group or second group. So as you can see, 3 is in the first group. Now if the number is in first group, no changes for the first circle digit, which is 3 here. So 3 will come as it is, but 3 and 4 will become 0. So we will get 300. So 334 round off to nearest 100 will give us 300. Now the next number which we have is 4317. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in hundreds place, and circle 1 because it's next to 3. Now the second circle digit is 1. Now if we check 1, 1 is in the first group. So if the number is in first group, no changes for the first circle digit. So 3 will come as it is. But 4 is in the left side, right? So 4 will also be as it is, and 3 will also be as it is. But 1 and 7 will become 0. So 4317 round off to nearest 100 will give us 4300. Now let's add the numbers. So 400 plus 300 plus 4300. Now first we have a 0, and again 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0, and 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10. So 0 and 1 carry over, and 1 plus 4 is 5. So we will get our answer as 5000. Now here we will get our answer as 5000. So this is the estimated answer to nearest hundreds, because first we should estimate to nearest 100, right? So this is the estimated answer for nearest hundreds. So now again we should estimate, because the next step is we should estimate to nearest tens also. So again we have 439 plus 334 plus 4317. Now here first we know that we should estimate to nearest tens, because they only gave, right? We should estimate to nearest tens, so no need to check. So first number which we have is 439. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in tens place, and circle 9 because it's next to 3. Now here you can see 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in the second group, we should add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 3 here. So 3 will become 4. And 4 is in the left side, right? So 4 will be as it is, and 3 will become 4 because we added 1. And 9 will become 0. So we will get our answer as 440. So 439 round off to nearest 100 tens will give us 440. Now, the next number which we have is 334. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in tens place, and circle 4 because it's next to 3. And if we observe, 4 is in the first group, right? So if the number is in first group, no changes. So 3 will be as it is. Again 3 will be as it is because 4 is in the first group, but 4 will become 0. So we will get 330. So 334 round off to nearest tens will give us 330. Now the operation is add here, and we have 4317. Now here we should circle 1 because 1 is in the tens place, and circle 7 because it's next to 1. And we can say that 7 is in the second group. So if the number is in the second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 1 here. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Now 4 and 3 will be as it is because it's in the left side. And 1 will become 2 because we added 1. But 7 will become 0. So we will get our answer as 4320. So 4317 round off to nearest tens will give us 4320. Now we should add all of them. 440 plus 330 plus 4320. Now 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0, and 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9, and 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10. So 0 and 1 carry over, and 1 plus 4 is 5. So we will get 5090. Now you can see here we added and estimated the same numbers, but here we got 5000 and here we got 5090. So here we are getting even more accurate answer. 5090 is greater than 5000, right? So here we are getting the tens place also. So we are getting even more accurate answers. So if we estimate to larger numbers like hundreds place values, we will get approximately answers. But if we estimate to tens, it will get us even more accurate answer. So we will get 5090 if we estimate to nearest tens. So now let's see the next question. Now in the next question also, first we should estimate to nearest hundreds and then to nearest tens. Now the first number which we have is 1,08,734. Now here we should circle 7 because it's in hundreds place and circle 3 because it's next to 7. Now we should check if 3 is in the first group or second group. So in the first group, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now you can see 3 is in the first group. So if the number is in the first group, no changes. So 108 will be as it is because it's on the left side. And 7 will also be as it is because 3 is in the first group. But 3 and 4 will become 0. So 1,08,734 round off to nearest 100 will give us 1,08,700. Now the operation is subtract here. And the next number which we have is 47,599. Now here we should circle 5 because it's in hundreds place and circle 9 because it's next to 5. Now here we should check 9 if it's in the first group or second group. So 9 is in the second group. Now if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to 5. Now here 4 and 7 will be as it is. And 5 will become 6 because we added 1. But 9 and 9 will become 0. So 47,599 round off to nearest 100 will give us 47,600. Now the operation is subtract here, so we will subtract the numbers. Now 1,08,700 minus 47,600. Now 0 minus 0 is 0, and again 0 minus 0 is 0 only, and 7 minus 6 is 1, and 8 minus 7 is 1 again, and 0 minus 4 is not possible. So 1 will become 0, and 0 will become 10, and 10 minus 4 is 6. So we will get 61,100. So the answer for this will be 61,100. So now this is the estimation for nearest hundreds. Now we should estimate the same for nearest tens also. So the number which we have is 1,00,000 8,734 minus 47,599. Now, here, the first number which we have is 1,08,734. Now, here we should circle 3 because it's in tens place and circle 4 because it's next to 3. And here you can see 4 is in the first group. So, if the number is in first group, no changes. So 1, 0, 8, 7 and 3 also will become 0, will be as it is. So 1, 1, 0, 8, 7 will be as it is and 3 will also be as it is because 4 is in the first group, but 4 will become 0. So we will get 1,08,730. So we will get 1,08,730. So 1,08,734 round off to nearest tens will give us 1,08,730. Now here the operation which we have is subtract. And now the next number which we have is 47,599. Now here we should circle 9 because it's in the tens place and circle 9 because it's next to 9 here. And here you can see 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit which is 9 here. Now 475 will be as it is because it's on the left side. And 9 will become 10. Now we can't write 10 as it is because it's a 2-digit number. So we will add 1 to 5 here. So 5 plus 1 is 6. And 9 here will become 0 because we already added, right? And this 9 will become 0 because it's on the right side. So we will get 47,600. So 47,599 round off to nearest tens will give us 47,600. Now, here we should subtract because the operation is subtract. So 1,08,730 minus 47,600. Now 0 minus 0 is 0 and 3 minus 0 is 3 and 7 minus 6 is 1 and 8 minus 7 is 1 again and 0 minus 4 is not possible, so we will borrow. So 1 will become 0 and 0 will become 10 and 10 minus 4 is 6. So we will get our answer as 61,130. So you can see here we got 61,100. Now we are getting even more accurate answer. So as I said, if we estimate to smaller numbers like tens, we will get even more accurate answer. So we will get 61,130 here. So now let's see the next question. Now, the third question we have 8,325 minus 491. Now here first we should estimate to nearest hundreds and tenths. Now, the first number which we have is 8,325. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in hundreds place and circle 2 because it's next to 3. Now, here we should check 2 if it's in the first group or second group. So in the first group, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now you can see 2 is in the first group. So if the number is in first group, no changes. 8 will be as it is and 3 will also be as it is because 2 is in the first group. But 2 and 5 will become 0. So we will get 8,300. So 8,325 round off to nearest tens will give us 8,300. Now the operation which we have here is subtract. So subtraction sign. And now here we have 491 as our next number. Now here we should circle 4 because it's in hundreds place, and circle 9 because it's next to 4. And you can see 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 4. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and 9 and 1 will become 0. So 491 round off to nearest hundreds will give us 500. Now the operation is subtract, so we will subtract the numbers. So 8300 minus 500. Now 0 minus 0 is 0, and again 0 minus 0 is 0 only, and 3 minus 5 is not possible. So it will become 7, and 3 will become 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8, and 7 will become 7 only. It will come as it is. So we will get 7800 as our answer. Now this is the estimation for nearest 100. Now let's estimate to nearest tens. Now again we will have the same numbers, 8325 minus 491. Now first number which we have is 8325. Now here we should circle 2 because it's in hundreds place. It's in tens place because now we should estimate to nearest tens, right? So 2 is in the tens place, and we will circle 5 because it's next to 2. Now here we should check 5. So as you can see, 5 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now 8 and 3 will be as it is, and 2 will become 3 because we added 1, and 5 will become 0. So we will get our answer as 8330. So 8325 round off to nearest tens will give us 8330. Now the operation is subtract here, so we will subtract. And the next number which we have is 491. Now here we should circle 9 because it's in 10th place, and circle 1 because it's next to 9. And 1, as you can see, is in the first group. So if the number is in first group, no changes. 4 will be as it is, and 9 will also be as it is because 1 is in the first group, but 1 will become 0. So 491 round off to nearest tens will give us 490. Now we got the numbers, so now we should just subtract. So 8330 minus 490. So 0 minus 0 is 0 only, and 3 minus 9 is not possible. So here 3 will become 2, and 3 will become 13 here. And 13 minus 9 is 4, and 2 minus 4 is not possible. So it will become 7, and 2 will become 12. And 12 minus 4 is 8, and 7 will come as it is. So we will get our answer as 7840. Now this is the estimation for nearest tens. Now if you observe here, we are getting 7800, and here we are getting 7840. So here we have tens place also, right? So again we will get accurate answers if we estimate to nearest tens than estimating to nearest hundreds. So this was the third question. Now let's see the next question. Now the fourth question is 4,89,348 minus 48,365. Now here we should first estimate the numbers and then use the operation, and here the operation is subtract. Now here first we only know, right? Here in the heading only we know that first we should estimate to nearest hundreds and tens. So let's start estimating. Now the first number which we have is 4,89,348. Now first we should estimate to nearest hundreds, right? So first we should circle 3 because it's in hundreds place, and we should circle 4 because it's next to 3. And we should check the second circle digit, which is 4 here. So In the first group, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now, if we observe, 4 is in the first group. So, if the number is in first group, no changes. 4, 8, 9 will be as it is. And 3 will also be as it is because 4 is in the first group. But 4 and 8 will become 0. So, we will get 4,89,300. So 4,89,348 round off to nearest 100 will give us 4,89,300. Now the operation is subtract here. And the second number which we have is 48,365. Now here we should circle 3 because 3 is in hundredths place. And we should circle 6 because it's next to 3. And if we check, 6 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we should add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 3 here. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Now here, 4 and 8 will be as it is because they are on the left side. And 3 will become 4 because we added 1. But 6 and 5 will become 0. So we will get 48,400. So 48,365 round off to nearest 100 will give us 48,400. Now the operation is subtract here, right? So let's subtract the numbers. So 4,89,400 minus 4,89,000. So we have 48,000 now. So 48,400 and 4,89,300 minus 48,400 we should do. Now 0 minus 0 is 0 only. And again 0 minus 0 is 0. And 3 minus 4 is not possible. So we will borrow. So 9 will become 8. And 3 will become 13. And 13 minus 4 is 9. And 8 minus 8 is 0. And 8 minus 4 is 4. And 4 will come as this. So we will get our answer as 4,40,900. So this is our answer for nearest hundredths. So now we should estimate to nearest tens also. So the question which we have is 4,89,348 minus 48,365. Now the first number which we have is 4,89,348. Now here we should circle 4 because it's in tens place. And we should circle 8 because it's next to 4. And we should check the second circle digit, which is 8. So 8 is in the second group. So if the second circle digit is in the second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit. Now 4 plus 1 is 5 here. So 4893 will be as it is. And 4 will become 5 because we added 1. And 8 will become 0. So 4,89,348 round off to nearest tens will give us 4,89,350. Now the operation is subtract here. And the second number which we have is 48,365. Now here we should circle 6 because it's in tens place. And we should circle 5 because it's next to 6. And if we check, 5 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 6 here. And 6 plus 1 is 7. So 483 will be as it is. And 6 will become 7. And 5 will become 0. So 48,365 round off to nearest tens will give us 48,370. Now let's subtract because the operation is subtraction. So 4,89,350 minus 48,370. Now 0 minus 0 is 0 and 5 minus 7 is not possible. So 3 will become 2 and 5 will become 15. And 15 minus 7 is 8 and 2 minus 3 is not possible. So 9 will become 8 and 2 will become 12. And 12 minus 3 is 9 and 8 minus 8 is 0. And 8 minus 4 is 4 and 4 will come as it is. So we will get our answer as 4,40,980. So those are answer for nearest tens. Now you can see here that the second answer is greater than the first answer because it's giving even more accurate answer, right? So if we round off to nearest tens, we will get accurate answers if we more than estimating to nearest hundreds. So estimating to nearest tens will give us accurate answer. But if we estimate to nearest 10,000, we will get even more approximately answer, right? So here we estimated to nearest tens, so we will get the accurate answer. So this was the fourth question. Now the third main is estimate the following products using general rule. Now here also we should do the same thing. First we should estimate the numbers and then we should multiply. So you can see here products is there. So products means multiply. So products means multiply. Now here you can see that there is multiplication sign. So hence first we should estimate the numbers and then we should multiply the numbers. So the operation is multiply here. Now the first question which we have is 578 into 161. Now the first number which we have is 578. Now here they didn't give to which place value we should estimate, right? So now we should only know which place value we should estimate, right? Now we should take the highest place value. Now here the highest place value is 100. Now if I take 100, I can estimate for the first and the second number, right? Now let's take 100th place value. Now here we should circle 5 because 5 is in 100th place and we should circle 7 because it's next to 5. Now we should check the second circle digit which is 7 here. So in the first group we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group we have 5, 6, 7 and 8. And you know that 7 is in the second group. Now if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit which is 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So 5 will become 6 but 7 and 8 will become 0 because they are on the right side of the first circle digit, right? So they will become 0 but 5 will become 6. So 5 will become 6 and 7 and 8 will become 0. So we will get 600. So 578 round off to nearest 100 will give us 600. Now the operation is multiply and we have 161. Now here we should circle 1 because it's in hundreds place and we should circle 6 because it's next to 1. Now we should check 6. So we know that 6 is in the second group, right? So if the number is in second group, again we should add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 1 here. So 1 plus 1 is 2 and 6 and 1 are on the right side. So they will become 0. Now 161 round off to nearest 100 will give us 200. Now it's very easy to multiply, right? Because we have many zeros. So we can ignore them easily and multiply only 6 and 2, right? So there are 4 zeros, we can ignore them. And we only have 6 and 2. So 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. And we will add the 4 zeros which we ignored. Now 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we added the 4 zeros. So now we got our answer as 1,20,000. So this is the estimated product for the first question. Now the second question which we have is 5,281 into 3,491. Now the first number which we have is 5,281. Now here we should know the place value first. So the highest place value which we can take is 1,000. So we can estimate for the first and the second number, right? So let's take 1,000 and estimate. Now here we should circle 5 in the first number because 5 is in the thousands place. And we should circle 2 because it's next to 5. And if we check, 2 will be in the first group. So if the number is in first group, we will not do any changes. 5 will be as it is because 2 is in the first group. But 281, which is on the right side, will become 0. So we will get 5,000. Now 5,281 round off to nearest 1,000 will give us 5,000. Now the second number which we have is 3,491. Now here we should circle 3 because it's in thousands place. And here we should circle 4 because it's next to 3. And if we check, 4 will be in the first group. So if the number is in first group, again no changes. 3 will be as it is because 4 is in the first group. But 4, 9 and 1 are on the right side. So they'll become 0. So we will get 3,000. Now 3,491 round off to nearest 1,000 will give us 3,000. Now we should multiply them. Now it's very easy to multiply them, right? Here we can ignore these 6 zeros and only multiply 5 by 3. So 5 into 3 is 15. And we can add the 6 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we added the 6 zeros. So we got our answer as 1 crore 50 lakhs. Right. So this is the estimated product because here we estimated the numbers and we used the multiplication operation. So multiply means products and here we estimated the numbers, right? So it is an estimated product. So this is the estimated product. Now let's see the next question. The next question which we have is 1,291 into 592. Now here we should find out the place value first. Now let's take 1,000. So the highest place value is 1,000. So let's take 1,000 now. But if we take 1,000, we can't estimate for both the numbers because 592 goes till hundreds place. But thousands place is not here, right? So we can't take 1,000 here and 100 here, right? So we should take an equal place value. Now here, if we take the next highest place value, which is 100, we can estimate for both the numbers because we can estimate for the first number and the second number also, right? Now let's take hundreds place value. Now 1,291 is the first number. So we should circle 2 here because it's in hundreds place and we should circle 9 because it's next to 2. And now I should check 9. Now in the first group, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the second group, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now you can see 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 2. Now, if 9 was in first group, we will not add, but it's in the second group, right? So we will add it. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now 1 will be as it is because 1 is on the left side. So left side numbers will be as it is. So 1 will be as it is. But 2 will become 3 because 9 is in the second group. So we will add 1, right? So 2 will become 3. But 9 and 1 are on the right side of the first circle digit, which is 2. So they will become 0. So right side numbers will become 0. So we will get 1300 now. Now 1291 round off to nearest 100 will give us 1300. Now the operation is multiply here. And the next number which we have is 592. Now here we should circle 5 because it's in hundreds place. And we should circle 9 because it's next to 5. And if we check, 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 5 here. So 5 plus 1 is 6. And 9 and 2 are on the right side. So they will become 0. So we will get 600. So 592 round off to nearest 100 will give us 600. Now we should just multiply them. Now here we should only multiply 13 by 6. And we can ignore the zeros. At last we can add them. So 13 into 6. So 6 threes are is 18. So 1 carry over and 8 below. And 6 ones are is 6 plus 1 is 7. So we will get 78. And here we have ignored the zeros. Now we will add them. So we will add the 4 zeros. So we will get our answer as 7,80,000. Now this is our estimated product. Now the fourth question which we have is 9,250 into 29. Now here we should know the place value. So here the highest place value is 1000. But if I take 1000, I can estimate for the first number. But the second number goes till only tens place value. But there is no hundreds place value and thousands place value, right? So we can't do it. Now here the next highest place value is 100. But 100 place value is not there in second number, right? So we can take the next highest, which is tens. Now if we take tens, we can estimate for the first number and the second number also. So let's take tens place value. Now the first number which we have is 9,250. Now here we should circle 5 because it's in tens place. And we should circle 0 because it's next to 5. And here 0 is it's not in there in the first group or the second group, right? So it's already estimated. It's already in 0, right? So we can do it as it is. So we will get 9,250 only as our answer. So 9,250 round off to nearest tens will give us 9,250 only. And now we have multiplication as our operation. Now the next number which we have is 29. And here we should circle 2 because it's in tens place. And we should circle 9 because it's next to 2. And 9 is in the second group. So if the number is in second group, we will add 1 to the first circle digit, which is 2 here. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And 9, which is on the right side, will become 0. So we will get 30. So 29 round off to nearest tens will give us 30. Now here we should just multiply. Now here we have 2 zeros. Now we can ignore them. At last we can add them. Now we should multiply 925 by 3. Now 3 5s are is 15. So 1 carry over and 5 below. And 3 2s are is 6 plus 1 is 7. And 3 9s are is 27. So 27 will come as it is. So we will get our answer as 2,775. Now we have ignored 2 zeros, right? Now we will add them. So we will get our estimated product as 2,77,500. Now this is our estimated product because the operation is product here. It's multiply here. So multiply means product. So we have multiply and we have estimated the numbers also, right? So it's estimated product. So this was the fourth question. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.